come before the board. And it's with mixed feelings. You know, along about election time, a little before, there was flyers put out about paving private roads. I saw that and I thought, what in the world is going on? These people have lost their mind. I thought it was slander. Trying to sway an election or something. And I kept listening, I kept looking and talking. And one day, I looked at my phone and here's the text on there from Commissioner Gator. Turn me back a little bit. With your permission, I'd love to read that text and my reply. And we'll try to get through it as fast as we can. I know you've got a heavy agenda on your schedule today. But the text that I'm referring to says, if you have seen this on Facebook, take Paul. Posting like this really, I'm not going to say the word she said, but it really makes him mad. Misleading, to say the least. Posting without any correct, having been a victim of this kind of campaign myself, it truly infuriates me that others post such misleading attacks. I myself run against Judge Mitchell in 2010. There's plenty he and I disagree on, but this type of slander is never acceptable, regardless of the legitimate differences or opinions we may have. Tell us what you stand for, rather than using misleading issues without the benefits to correct and explain the actual facts. I was not on the Commissioner's Court until January of 2021, but I was paying attention. I intended to run that year. I know for a fact that this story is inaccurate. Your words, sir. The facts are that the county road and low water crossing at Craters have been damaged by flooding and needed to be reinforced. In order to do so, it required a private property owner to do over additional easement and property to reinforce the crossing, rather than exchange in cash payment or debris and in-kind trade. The property owner received the necessary property, and the county compensated the property owner with labor and materials in return, paving his road from the county road to his house. All of you people that have been in county government for a while know you cannot do that. You cannot work on private property. Okay. But anyway, it went on to say, it was voted on the Commissioner's Court, the Commissioner decided not being present. Judge Mitchell didn't even have to cast the vote. The bottom line, there is no there. Okay, Commissioner, I responded. Like everyone else, I hate to see, hear, and read about dirty politics. I'm referring to using county equipment and personnel on private roads. Mr. Yeagle posted on Facebook to set the record straight. Using his words, facts are that the county road and low water crossing matters have been damaged by flooding and need to be reinforced. My question to you, Commissioner, is where is the county road? What's the county road number? I would like to drive it. I asked in my comments to your article if you could meet me so you could show me where the road was and the repairs that were made. I received no reply. I called you. You never answered my phone call.
No, we did speak.
We spoke, but not after this. We spoke before.
We spoke after.
I'm sorry, sir, we spoke before.
Because we discussed the difference in that I agreed that you were correct in the sense that I had the wrong position of the road, but not in the circumstances. We had about an hour conversation, a few days following, within a day or two of that message.
Can you take me today and show me that road?
We already agreed on that. We agreed that it was not the crossing rather than the.
But sir, you wanted to set the
All right,
facts straight.
let's get to the issue, let's let him finish his conversation.
Okay. The next thing, pertaining to the same thing. Newspaper article. It was in the paper, signed by D. Kirkpatrick, County Road Administrator. Listen to the wording. It has come to my attention that there seems to be some confusion as to the facts surrounding the work that the County Road Department formed near 8 Mile Ranch in approximately June 2020. Uvalde County built a flood control dam, period. Engineers decided that in order for the spillway to handle the overflow from 8 Mile Ranch, they would need to require 3.88 acres. And it goes on and says that it was accepted. That doesn't bother me at all. And there again, it was passed 3-0. Commissioner Shidey wasn't present. Judge Bill Mitchell didn't even have to cast a vote. Now what did we do? Did we have a road that was destroyed? Did we have a spillway that couldn't operate? When there is no spillway on that dam, there is not a spillway on that dam. Who was the engineer? What was the firm? I want to know their name. Something's not right, folks. And who placed this on the agenda to start with? Doesn't make any difference if Judge Mitchell said it, you got, well, yes, 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 yes. No is not in the commissioner's vocabulary. None of you will stand up for what's right and say no. I'm sorry. I've been here. I know how the court operates. So where do we go from here? I have some handouts here that I'd like to pass around concerning the dam. Okay, this is talking about Willingham Lake. We're talking about working private property and the spillway and so forth. You'll notice where I've got outlined, owner's name is J.D. Willingham Jr., owner type private, primary owner type private. Then it goes on down to say primary purpose, fire protection, stock or small fish pond, purpose, fire protection, stock or small fish pond. Nothing about flood. Over on the back page is where it becomes a spillway. It says spillway type. None. Mr. Engineer, how you gonna fix a spillway that's not there? Second thing that I'd like to show you. I'm gonna pass these around. These are all the dams that are in Uvalde County. You see the ones that are government owned. You see the ones that are private owned. Willingham Dam. Private. Flood risk reduction. Stock or small fish pond. Private. Everything is private. What are we doing working on it? I don't know. But if we can't solve it here, we're gonna have to go to the state or something that we can. Enough is enough. Folks, you know what, you know what the statute said, wording to that, that pertains to county government. And I've got a copy of some of them there. I couldn't get them here, I had to go to the neighboring counties. But anyway, that's a different thing. But you cannot work on private property. You cannot, you can accept any gift that anybody wants to give you, but you can't pay for it in work or in time. You can buy it if you want to, but you can't pay for it through work. I went to County Progress magazine. They have a good magazine. This came out on July 1st, 2020. I wish there was copies of it, but you can make a copy of it if you like. But anyway, it's talking about counties doing work on private roads. Bottom line, it says, the county cannot maintain the private road. County labor, materials, and equipment cannot be used on private property. And now, to finish it said, note that, by the way, Article 3, Section 52F of the Texas Constitution. Years ago, in counties of 7,500 or less, counties could work on private property for a fee and come back to the road department. In 1980, that was up to 8,000, which is the current amount. We're well above 8,000. We can't even do it for money. We can't do it at all. We cannot work on private property. And then this article also refers to the Duval County thing that happened years ago. But the opinion of the Attorney General, and that very clearly states, and I think there's enough of those if you want to look at them, that you cannot work on private property. So where do we go from here? How do we solve it? Have you got any answers? If we can't solve it, say, here we can go to the state. Just that simple. And that's not going to be fun for any of them. Especially the three commissioners, where Judge Mitchell didn't have to voted for this thing. Very convenient. One was gone, three was here. Judge Mitchell didn't have to vote. What if one of you would have voted no? You would have forced that man to have to vote and break the tie, or at least tie. But no, nobody would vote no. You people don't know the word no. When these things come out on the agenda, folks, look at them, study them. You get the agenda in time to look at it and know what you're voting on. That's all I'm going to say about that. And then we'll go to the road administrator for a little bit. I want to know, sir, do you know what